Yo, what's up? What's up, chat? Hello, Sir Shanks, Sir Shanks, Mr. Rat. Hello, Sorrow. What's up? How's your guys' Tuesday going along? Going good? What's going good? We're doing more MSQ, but most importantly, I'm back on Aether. I have finally been able to cross back into the border of Aether Data Center, so I'm home once again. We're back in Midgard. So yeah, it's a lot more people here than Dynamis, that's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, last time we did some dungeons. We did the first trial, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the first trial. So we're going to keep going. We're on level 94 MSQ. So we're going to keep it going. Plus, there's also twist drops. So everyone, feel free to lurk in chat. Get your Twitch drops from 14. Get your little mount, and yeah. So let's have a good time. A good MSQ stream today. Yeah, let's go. We got level 94. We'll see how far we can get tonight. Hopefully 95, so we get closer to finishing, and hopefully by the I don't know when, the next week maybe we'll finish. Also, Sora with a 35 billion gajillion stream streak. Thank you. So take a sip of water and we'll keep it going. Okay. Let's go. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. So last time, yeah, we kind of went for a walk together, is what I remember correctly. So we're going to the next feat, which I think there are 2 more left. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zaralja and Koana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Wuklamach would be equal with them, but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which left us 1 short. You just got the 95 dungeon unlocked? Hell yeah! All right. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof, and wreak havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I'll be taking back what is mine. This I swear. Nods. Yeah, we gotta fuck him up and get our shit back. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja unleashing of Valley Garmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take one from another, or take from one another. So we gotta steal each other's shit. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and the Zebral in the force of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Brax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Oh shit, homecoming. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorze has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Otark, right? Otark before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketenram fellow must have come to Tuliolol. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yakhoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Otark, didn't you? Then Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk. Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol. Once upon a time, in the seat of the Mamulja's homeland, it too lies in Yaktel, not far from Brax. And all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Quanda's balloons. That can't be any worse than ships, can they? Shrug. Shrug. Who knows? Who knows? Again, I don't know how far we'll get tonight. We'll see. We'll see. We may... Since this is like this is a shorter stream, we'll see. We'll see. If we can get to 95, perfect. But we'll obviously go a little bit longer. We're not going to stop short or anything. So, new area. Oh, by the way, chat, I did unlock flight in the previous 2 areas. So, that's done and taken care of. Don't worry about that. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Let's go. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yaktel? So what's this next area gonna look like? Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure you're not nervous. Okay, you big goofball. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until I've settled my nerves? Chat, alright. Important question. Of course, sure, why not? I'll be nice. You're the nicest person I've ever met. I'll try not to crush your hand. Thanks, I guess. There she is, third promise. Just wait a moment. Oh, it's Mablu, the pink. Yeah. Ah, I remember. Mablu and Tobly. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we're able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Oh, shit. So where's it come from? Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity on Yok Tyrell as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at the market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be the commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel, to where it seems you're already bound. Oh, okay. What luck, and I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that that brought my grandfather here, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Man, music, I can't get over how nice the music is. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks, I won't let you down. I just got to board this dirigible, and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktel. On we go. New zone! Yay! I can't wait. Alright, what is this place going to look like? What will this place look like, I wonder, chat? I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn Servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. New zone. Ooh, okay.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel.
Okay. Alright.
Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
This place is cool. Well, up here it doesn't look that interesting. It just looks like a normal forest from up here. But I'm sure when we get down it's gonna look awesome.
It is here where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Down we go. Yaktel. Awesome. I can't wait.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
What is that?
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shepral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Okay, west. West is where we're going. Gotcha.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Alright, I want to check out that I want to go and explore the cool, like, blue forest and everything. Okay, decently sized area, but, again, let's just keep going. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you keep someone in sight at all times. Alright, off we go then. So, let's see. What's this like? What do we get to fight? What enemies are around here? Okay. Aaronville was not exaggerated by the amount of, how's it pronounced? Cenotes? Cenotes? I don't know. I don't know. I forgot how it's pronounced. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully, we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Oh yeah, big ol' hole in the ground. Okay, Village of the Hunt. I'm ready to head on in. Yes, I am. Our first task should be finding an elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. Is this him conveniently coming up to us? The third promise in her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone's waiting for you. Alright then. Everyone? And who might that be? There's about one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Okay. I guess we'll go see. So chat, what's your guys' favorite area so far in the expansion? Is it an area I've been to already, like one of the previous zones, or is it somewhere I haven't been yet? If it's a place I've been to, you can say, but if it's a place I haven't been to, don't really give specific. Just say a future zone.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
Grr.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Sibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
Okay, so all 4 of us needed to be
promise.
here.
If you would please join us.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, boys? Just chilling with them.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Let's get pairs with the big dick. Is this asshole, isn't it?
You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
We're gonna be paired, aren't we?
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red.
Red. Okay, he's got a red.
Blue.
He's got a blue gumball.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Hey, we got Catboy. We got the same
Together again.
matching
As
gumballs.
fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh, so we got them working with us as well. Hell yeah, we got the gang together.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebral cuisine. Shibruk Pibil.
Food. We got to cook.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Good thing I got my chef at level 90. I can make it no problem.
Promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
The food expansion.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple.
Okay.
The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Okay. Okay, so we gotta make
The feat of repast begin.
make food. All right, this should be fun. This should be fun to do.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. Delight, I wonder.
Hmm. All right then. So, oh wow, holy, there's a lot of people here. I am not used to that at all. I'm not used to that still. Jeez. How fortunate it is that this feat's unique stipulation have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong, and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Hell yeah. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Surreal John, Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9, that's 3 more people we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have easily been avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe of Shibruk Pibil, I think it was called. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Jabral people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. Okay, so some food investigating then. Is that right? Okay. Okay. Let's get going then. Also, I love this chocobo barding. That is awesome. Where can I get this? I want this. I love the little cactuar it has on it. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about the Gibruk Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Gibruk Pibil. You did the 95 dungeon, it was fun? Hell yeah. I wonder if I'll get to the 95 dungeon tonight. Maybe. One particular she attributed to all common Zabral dishes. Achiote, she called it. I see. Then if Gibruk Pibil is indeed a dish of ubiquitous, as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, they have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook bearing bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul, or banana, in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? Not beef. Not fish. It's gotta be this thingy. As would be expected of a dish called Gibruk Pibil indeed. So to summarize, the dish is one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that include achiote and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how the procedure to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you were all exploring the village. Between local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have enough. We should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Heh, leave it to Master Gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. Oh, Heavensward reference? gathering the firewood for our campfire. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Thank you, Riange. The rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lend someone a suitable, to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk, if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize? As for the najul leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland. Forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Lamati, Masami, if you would accompany me on my errand. Sure, I will follow you around. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our tasks then. Alright, off we all go. So we all got our own things to do. Let's see how this goes. This little cooking arc. Oh my god, so many people. So many people. Not you, Chocobo. You. Go on, let's go get those najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Let's freaking go. Hell yeah. History of violence. Let us see if there are najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Oriange mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Okay then. Let's go get ourselves some banana leaves. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Banana leaves. Gimme. Najul leaves for purposes other than Gibruk Pibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. have to travel to the lower forest for more. Okay, what is this? Golmajik Grove is the source of the finest nodule leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I hope to avoid such a lengthy adventure, but there's no other way to obtain our ingredient than to the Jatika heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Is it the... yeah, it's this dude. The runner of the event. Traveling there requires that you go through the... I don't know, the Tayenbek Traverse. But it is caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our nodule leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you're willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach, you may find Jabruk Pabil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Heh, I can't wait. Alright then, so let's go get these bananas. So we gotta go the long way, it seems. Still, if there are no leaves here, we can't travel for more. How are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding with the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there is something about Jabruk Pabil that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing. Ahem. If it's Yaktel history you're interested in, you should start with the old war. Between the Jabral and Mamulja, right? Those forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Jabruk Pabil. Huh? What does steam Jabruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Asso. It lies a short distance to the east. To the east, okay. The village of Ilion Asso. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go see this place. Okay, east. We're going east next. Gotcha. Okay. So this is the village of Ilion Asso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. It's this guy. I was like, yeah, it's the repairman. Well, Gavu, I didn't know you were in Yaktel. The float mechanic. I was picking up lumber from Ikbraj, right? When I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance, I really saw another opportunity to be of service, and so I followed you here. Wokevu is the shipwright who came to our aid during the feat of reeds. A pleasure. You're a member of the Third Promise retinue, I presume. For the moment, I suppose I am. My name's Kwana. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kwana? That's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? I said the second promise of Tuliolal. To think that I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. Right on cue. At least he's consistent. This is probably the best side NPC in the game. I understand you wish to learn about Jibruk Pabil. While I'm forbidden by the Jibraj Raj to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We'd appreciate that. In the most basic sense, the conflict between the Jibral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, while the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove to them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Jibral. They then launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage there ever favors higher ground. Oh my god, like Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith. And the Jibral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well, blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunawa, and Dopero each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Zibral in battle. As an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could ever have imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunawa both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first Autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Interesting. So the three different clans of the Mamulja. Two of them had baby. The baby had two heads, and maybe it's Mr. Dawn Servant himself, Mr. King. Oh shit. What the hell? Two-head baby? Yeah.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago.
Okay, 500 years ago.
For 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Vali Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Uh-oh. A spy? Uh-oh. Exposition headache. Alright. What are we gonna learn? What's gonna happen? Was this the war?
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Oh, that's us. That's Eorzea.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Oh, this is the sailor dude. What's his name? Kettenram, right? Is it?
He's from across the ocean.
The sailor?
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest.
Okay, so 80 years ago, if we're talking about the Garlean Empire 80 years ago, well, that most likely been probably like Emmett when he was young, a young emperor.
By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Further evidence that the dad is in fact him.
And so began that legendary banquet.
One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed Najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
Food lore. We're getting the food lore right now.
I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Wow.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
That's nice. That's interesting. So yeah, what about this spy behind the stump?
What's wrong?
In this cutscene, you were tanking your frame rate to 30 seconds. Damn, potato PC moment. I haven't noticed any stuttering at all. Only in PvP I've noticed like frame drops when there's like 70 plus people.
Someone was there, you say?
Just spamming AoEs on one another.
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Oh, the cutscene you're in right now. Ah, okay. I was going to say this.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
I was going to say, doesn't look like too much is happening right now in this cutscene. Yeah, the worst I've had was during PvP, when I was doing, like, front lines. It's just AoEs everywhere, just particle effects. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land to learn about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Hell yeah, we are. Question. Ooh. I'm mad at leaving all effects on. Yeah, I guess I am a man for leaving all effects. I have all visual effects. I have about everything in its default position, like enemy health bars, like this, the cast bar, my hot bars. This is all like the default positioning still. So my party buffs and debuffs are still like up here, like the normal default size. I don't know. If people have an issue, or I shouldn't say that. People have preference. My preference is just the default. Wolkev has given us valuable insight into the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves, unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Yeah, I have maxed everything so I can see how cool everything looks. Oh, here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true, especially if one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, Masumi, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Nods. Yeah. If you guys like, if you guys were here when I did the last Heavensward alliance, or not Heavensward, the final Endwalker Alliance raid, on the final boss, I could not see what was going on at all. I couldn't tell what was happening, because there was just so much shit happening on my screen. Look here, the soil has been recently overturned. Ooh, someone buried a box. Well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh Najul leaves. Hunmu Rook's doing, I'd wager. But there's poetry hiding them on this battlefield. Given that it was essential to the war they helped end. Heh, so he planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wukavu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. Old devised solutions of the Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares for the people of Tuliyola more than and what they hold dear. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I'm ever at your service. Poor Catboy is feeling discouraged. For now, I take my leave. Bye-bye. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let's return to Eek Braj. Back we go then. Okay, so what about that? What's that little present in the quest rewards? I wonder, chat. What do you guys think it might be? Also, there's this south. Should I head south right now and go for it? Let's just see. Nah. Let's go back. I'll do it later. Again, I'll do all the Aether Current stuff and side quests off stream, if they're out of the way. If I come across one during MSQ, then perfect. But if not, I'll do it offline. I don't want to bore you guys with running around gathering shit. I'm glad we were successful. Others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. Oh, do we wait? Where'd we wait? Oh, right there. I can't see this. Too many people. So we got a cutscene now. Okay. How did everyone fare? We got the Najul leaves. Wukevu came along and helped us find them. Wukevu was here. I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. Okay, so are we gonna make the food chat? It was a cooking time. Again, a yawn. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It's not even late. It's only 8 o'clock. That Galul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest solutions, but how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Uriange and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. and I'm pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest has to offer. Thank you, Alphino. You can come and clutch with the firewood. Spoken like a true expert. Aaronville and I found our Ibrook, so we would have meat aplenty, or should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. But I've never speak of this to anyone. Did you not understand? I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Aye, through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. I thank you, Riange, the spice master. And all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. As I recall, you're an accomplished culinarian. Hell yeah, level 90, baby. Ooh, my mouth is watering already. I'm assuming that's 100% special dialogue for having culinarian leveled. Without further delay, then. Cooking time. Let's go. Ah, music is over. God damn it. And I'm back to this fucking song. It always plays this goddamn song every time. I guess I don't hate it, but it's just so, like, everywhere they play it. Oh my god, it happens so often.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Damn! Holy shit, fucking tell him.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
Damn, that was quick.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
It's like a taco.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Sniffer.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
It looks so tiny. Nom.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
Hell yeah. We're just the best cooks ever.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
Man, there's so much food in this expansion. It's making me hungry. And I just ate dinner. I had barbecue chicken for dinner.
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
We finally get our little
I
tacos.
believe we have yet
Oh.
to receive our assessment.
Hey, we did it first.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Hey, we won first. He said, whoever wins first gets the Jolly Rancher. Their taco, I guess. Oof.
I see.
Oh, shit. That's the worst you can have a chef say.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's fucking raw.
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
Damn, loser POV.
This was stupid anyway.
What are you eyeing us for?
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Crowl also has an echo. I kind of forgot about that. She can kind of tell what other things are thinking.
Care for this sham of a feat. I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious.
What, M. Bison reference?
So tender it melts in your mouth.
You guys watch the Street Fighter cartoon?
The way the Najul leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony.
You didn't?
Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
If you watched YouTube poops in the late 2000s or early 2010s, then you'll, or I guess I'll say late 2000s, you'll know what I'm talking about. The M. Bison.
Choke on your harmony.
God, 2009, like 2010 was like
Come,
peak YouTube.
Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Bison saying, yeah, it's from that same clip. It's from the same clip.
That was bliss.
They also acknowledged it in the Street Fighter V story mode. In a cutscene in Street Fighter V story when like Balrog and Vega are fighting, Bison comes out of nowhere and he just says this is delicious. I love how they just reference it. It's so stupid though.
You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
Hey, depending on the XP, maybe I will. If it gives good XP, I'll become a chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
That was a pretty easy one. Yeah, it was like an hour and a bit for this quest line, or whatever it is. Yay, Yellow Jolly Rancher.
Only 1 feet left.
One left, so I wonder what the last one is. It was like the Feet of Brotherhood or something, whatever it was called.
Well, I should get going then.
Alright, later then. Would Gordon Ramsay approve my cooking? Look, I can cook a high quality baba ganoush. Surely he'll like it.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
Alright, off they go. Off the boys go.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
Uh-oh.
Was there any Shipbrook people left? I could really use another helping.
Oh god. What a goofy ass character. So that's that quest done. Yeah, that's the quest done. Hell yeah. Okay. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Shibrook Pibule again. Here, Masumi, Cryle made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Ayy, tabletop, cool. I'll throw that my materials inventory to never use because I don't have a house. New stuff available to buy. Hell yeah. A father's grief. Uh-oh. Something bad gonna happen? Seeing as we now have faced the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tianbek Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though. So I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, like to explore the village's surroundings. If Aaronville would oblige me with a tour. Very well. I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Alright, Alga's got a point to prove. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us? Sure. Sure. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. Okie dokie. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries while we're where we can. Okay, so let's go find where this earring comes from. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Ikbaraj roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he's family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbraj, Master Galuf. So it was him. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you're satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakhui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity, indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakhui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. And that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that. Though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. I'm really liking this so far. I'm really enjoying the story. It's a lot of fun. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you. Well, for me, may I request a moment of your company? Sure. Sure thing. Go on, we'll wait for you. It's nice. It's nice learning about like a new, entire, just brand new place in the world. I know fucking... Some people are gonna dismiss this and say it sucks because it's like, oh, we're not saving the entire universe. We're on a little quote-unquote vacation. We're not fucking saving a world from being just like destroyed or anything like that. It's not like universe-ending consequences. It's chill, and a game like this needs to be chill sometimes. I don't think people understand that. Thank you for obliging me. First, let's head on to the cenote behind this village. Okay, the big old hole. Where is this? Just down here? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, there's people already over here. Howdy, what's going on? My intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Krau's plea has softened my resolve. As leader of our community, I'm glad to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Sure, I guess I'll do that silently. Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuk-Lamat. It does me well to hear that. Is this her real parent, maybe? My daughter would be about her age. Oh shit? Girls are really born amongst the Jabral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Oh shit, alright, we gotta find who did it. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamul and Jabral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who could one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of the Zabral. I was determined not to let them succeed, so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Galul Jaja. Though she was still born to lead the Jabral, fate had a greater plan for Wuk-Lamat. No! Only the Dawn Servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamook, then rancor towards the Jabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Hell yeah. You know who you're talking to? You're talking to the triple legend here. Who else? Come on. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliyoilal, but a concerned father. Says him in the flashback. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. You can count on me. I am a silent protagonist. I cannot say anything. Don't worry about it. Oh shit, what's this rat doing here? We got a rat. Chat, we got a rat. Taking a stand, okay. So something's about to go down, I'm sure. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please, do not keep the third promise waiting. Okay, let's not then. Let's go back up and see her. You're back. So what did Hunmu Rook want? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Secret. It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the Tienbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Ah, great. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Off she goes. She's gonna get snatched up, isn't she? Wouldn't be the first time she got captured. A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. Yeah, this guy, it's the rat. You're one of Bakul Jajaz. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but I know that would be most unwise. And why's that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? God damn it. These are rats. I'll get to fight them later on, if not now. And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Grr. Grr. Alright, what bullshit are we in for next?
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
I think it's try to steal our Jolly Ranchers again. We're gonna try to steal our Jolly Ranchers again, aren't they?
Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it
Save him.
from the old man's mouth.
Chat, we gotta save him. We will save him.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my...
Yeah, he kind of is. Yeah.
Your silence says it all.
Save him! Alright, we're gonna try.
Now that you understand the situation,
Beat the fuck out of him.
let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
Okay, good. I need to fucking
That adventure
fight something.
to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself.
Where's the other brother?
You despicable, heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
Okay, so when do I come in? When do I get to fuck up and shove one head up the other's ass?
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Do I have to play as her then?
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Oh, I have to say some shit? Yeah, don't worry. Because I know they're afraid of me.
Foreign scum! Who are you to mock me?
Yeah, get fucked. You said that too? Hell yeah.
Kill you all!
Lil mad? Lil mad?
Don't look away, Salt. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Of course he's afraid of the triple legend? Hell yeah.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember?
He's seen the parses, chat. He knows. The mediocre blue parses.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Okay, from playing warrior to warrior. Shit, this should be easy. It's like riding a bike, right? What the fuck? Yeah, okay, I was right. I'm gonna play as her. Okay. Resolve to at least powerful limit breaks. Damage to recover HP. Use them early and often. Span limit break. I can do that. Alright. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Alright, what is this? Let's go.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I
So-
can rip you to pieces.
So what's this? Holy shit. Ah, that is that is really cool. I don't know what the
Cut you to shreds.
This is a self-heal? Yeah, it's a self-heal. Oh. Yeah, besides, the primal rend isn't as... sorry. Oh, these are off GCDs. Gap closers. Okay. Are these gonna explode? Ow. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die to this? Oh no, don't tell me I'm dead. Heal.
No more tricks, Fakulchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Ah, my buttons are all fucked up. I'm thinking of like... Alright. Nah, I can't die, I won't die. Yeah, alright, limit break, where is it? Where's the button to limit break, chat? Oh, it's right there. Actually, no, it's gonna knock me back pretty far. Yeah. Yeah, it knocks me back pretty far. Because last time it put me into the wall. I'm learning, I'm learning! Yippee! Let's go, limit break. Fuck him up.
This right has taught me so much.
Hell yeah. So that's what it feels like to use a DPS limit break as a tank.
About my nation, my people, and myself.
Huh, oh, there's me, you're right. Wow, there is me. That can be a knockback. Oh, these are donuts. I see. Yeah. Okay.
What? Can't keep up.
I saw. There's like a little, yeah, there's like a little donut circle around them. Look at that, chat. I almost choked. We're at full health again. Easiest fight in the game.
How do you like this? Here, kitty.
Yeah, what's the point of this one?
Finally understand what it means
I don't know, but
in peace.
I don't know what's the point of using the primal rend combo.
Breathe each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest!
It's time we finished her, brother.
This is the end for you, kitten.
Alright, towers, let's go. Easy. Chat, what can I say? I'm a master of doing mechanics. Okay. This again.
Know your place.
Gonna kick me over there. God, I'm so good at this game.
Not enough to claim the title.
Holy shit, I'm so good at this game.
I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Lee-ridden upstart! Why won't you die?
Louise is doing pretty big raid-wide damage. Supreme standard. Okay, what is this?
Fine.
Uh-oh.
You the true power of the blessed.
Quick time event? Yep. Oh, that was easy. You give me 20 seconds for that?
And I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Yo! This is sick. Yo, LB4?
That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
Hell yeah.
What? But that was everything I had!
It's true. See, the sacrifice normal is the hardest quick time event.
Stand it anymore! Attack!
Okay, it's fine for the AoE combo. Yeah.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Bakul Jaja needs help, I see.
Oh, there's still more of them. Oh my god, how many more of them are there?
You still won't win. I will prove that
Yeah.
my allies are right to believe in me.
There's a lot of shit happening. But these effects are cool. Yeah, my guys are standing there still. Where am I? There I am, just watching, don't worry. She's got this.
Such confidence. What changed? She wasn't like this before.
Oh, I killed him. Or I didn't kill him, I beat him. Let's go. Fuck it. Oh yeah, get fucked. This one last thug. I can fucking shit on, idiot. See ya. That was fun. I almost choked at the very beginning, but I recovered. No healer needed. I heal myself to max HP. Oh, my Jolly Rancher. Yeah, I'll be taking that back. Healers on strike again. Cool, so we got it back. So now we just need one more. We got 6 of 7 of them.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
Warrior diff. Simple.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents.
Xeno was right. Warrior better than Viper.
No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Fucking T-posed on. Dominance asserted.
No. No.
See ya, idiot. Alright, cool.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
No, we kicked their boss's ass, so now, you know, we're better.
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over.
Yeah.
We'll release the hostage.
Good, we kicked his ass. He shouldn't be a problem anymore. I hope.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Alright. This was a fun quest. So back we go. So it's just the last one in the lower part of this area. After that, that's all 7 of the stones. So then what afterwards? Because there's still like half the expansion left. Since we're last to return, I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keep me out of the fight even when it got dirty. So couldn't have been easy for you. Or sorry, keeping out of the fight. Talking to me. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those who I care about. I want to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which is to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Don't worry. I got you, I got you. So, getting the very last one. Oh, earlier, okay. Is this with the boys, right? If I remember correctly? Yeah, it is. Okay.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
What's with food in this expansion? First tacos, now this.
Taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet,
What you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity.
Where does Stinian go? That's a good question. He showed up very, very early on, and then kind of people vanished.
Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step.
Yeah, they are.
Dispense with pretense and simply be.
I don't know what your Stola and Graha are doing. I wonder what the two cats are doing when alone together. I wonder.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant?
Concern.
You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you.
Strummer, what do you mean by that?
What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do.
Oh yeah, true. Graha's into us, so yeah, nothing's happening. True. True.
You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Okay. This was a fun little quest line. Lots of stuff we learned about her, which is really cool. Into the Traverse. Let's go. Finish this quest line up, I guess. This little arc. Hello, Rain. Buh. Hello. So what's the state of the Tayenbek Traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Hunmu Ruk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamat's stolen keystone. Next feat will be our last, after all. Oh yeah, about that. Yeah, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. She's explaining. We kicked his ass. This is me. I am trying my hardest to read. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat. Bravo. Heh, what can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. Yeah, we kicked his ass. We asserted dominance and he ran off like a little bitch. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tayenbek Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we can finally make for Mamuk. How 17 queue on official release? I'm back on Aether. It was only like a 40-something queue. Like 43 player queue to get in. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Captain Ram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketan Ram in Mamuk, and it was instrumental to their establishment of friendly relations between the Zabral and Mamulja. But since that time, most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Yeah, tell your GP to open up Aether already. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tulioilal. If I'm to be a Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from. Need so much Jabruk Pabil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmu Ruk. Till next time, take care. No, I'm back in Aether. Sora's from Primal, I think. First, we make our way across the Zoberit's cinder field, due southwest, or southeast. Okay, southeast we're heading next. But yeah, I was able to log back into Aether. I am no longer trapped in Dynamis. I'm free. How you have grown indeed.